Hello, we're here from Celadon Lotus, and we're here with Animals Paint by Number by Horizon Group USA. And this comes in a 3-pack with 3 designs: the horse, dogs, and a cute little kitten with butterflies, and it looks like daisies in the background. Let's turn this over. The back are detailed instructions on how to use it. The front shows all different colors and looks like 7 different colors, and the colors can be mixed. So it's a fun way to paint your own masterpiece with painting by numbers, which is great for kids, and also with mixing colors. So let's open up the box. It says right here 3 pre-printed canvas boards, 3 practice sheets, 1 acrylic paint strip, and 1 paintbrush. These are nice boxes because you can reseal them. You can put your things back in the boxes when if you don't want to do all 3 at the same time. Here's our paint palette set. The box is empty. These are our canvas boards. Ooh, these are pretty. These are really, really pretty. Look at all these different numbers. So I'm going to hold it up close. Here is the dogs. The dog canvas. Here is the cat canvas. And here are the horses. I'm going to hold it sideways and in front. And then these little sheets that come with it, the colors under here. These little sheets that come with them, to me they remind me of almost like cheat sheets, because you can put your sheet beside you and you can easily see what colors go where. In this case, I'd like to paint the horse scene, so I'll put these 2 on the side. I'd like to paint the horse scene, and then you can see what all the different color combinations should be. And when they say 7 + 1 + 1, that means you mix 1 part of 7. That means you mix 1 part of 7 with 1 part of 1 and another part of 1. So this, the way they have it numbered, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this is a neat little brush because it's a fibered brush, and that means it's going to do well with holding the pigment. Whereas some paintbrushes have plastic bristles, and for certain paints they don't work as well with certain paints. So as far as supplies, what I have with the supplies, I have on the side, I have just a small petri dish of water. Then I have a bunch of mixing bowls. I try to choose light colors because then I can see what color I'm mixing with, but I also have some different colors, but they're all basically clear or light colored. And I also have here 2 paper towels to wipe off my paintbrush. So let's get started. I'm going to do a lot of the big areas first. I'm going to put my handy little sheet up here, my canvas right here, and let's get started with painting. I think I'm going to paint some of the bigger areas first. Open up all my paints. Here's one. Now some artists, they like mixing directly on the canvas, whereas others are going to want to use a little mixing bowl. My opinion, let your imagination go wild. If you prefer to mix the colors directly on the canvas, then that's your masterpiece. And in my opinion, that when it's done with your heart, it's going to turn out beautiful because it will be an expression of you. Here's all the colors. And I really like this paintbrush because it is a fiber brush. And this is normal that some of the tips are hard at first, but then they soften up once you wet them and once you start working with them. And this is a nice, easy brush to hold in your hand. Very easy tip. So let's get started. I'm going to start by painting some of the big areas first. And 1 + 6 + 6. So yeah, so 1 + 6 + 6. This is 1 and 6. Now if you want, if it's easier, you can write these numbers on the plastic. I'm just going to go ahead without it because I think that once I get going in this, it's going to make a lot of sense to me. So 1 + 6, and I'll do another. Now you can wipe off your brushes in between if you want to make sure that the colors don't mix. 1 + 6, it looks like a sky. So, and it's nice that they gave you this little detailed brush because you can really get in and get detailed with it. And there we have it. We have paint by numbers and animal paint by numbers made by Horizon Group USA. And this is the horse painting. Very, very easy technique to do. Mine looks a little bit different from the pictures. I used a slightly different technique. I used a little bit of painting on mixing the colors on the board, a little bit of mixing it in the dish. It's really, I think all the techniques are beautiful depending on what your preference is, and there's plenty of paints left over to do the other two. There's the cat and the dog, and there's plenty of paints left over. The sheets are very easy to follow. The brush itself, I really enjoyed using the brush. It's a nice, it absorbs a lot of pigment. I felt that if I put it on the paintbrush, it could easily paint a whole patch of the painting. I had no trouble with that. It's very, very easy. I just used water, and I used the same bowl of water, and you can see it's barely even, it's still clear. It's barely even used. So it's very easy. Well, I think that you're going to really love this if you try it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel, please give us a thumbs up, and please like us on social media. Thank you.